Today I'm going to tell you how to write absolutely killer Instagram influencer post captions. Let's get into it. So yeah, hey guys, this is Zach from E-Commerce Success Secrets, and today I'm going to do exactly as I just said 10 seconds ago, tell you how to write absolutely killer, high converting, best descriptions you can possibly write for influencer posts, captions ever, right? So yeah, I don't think I could hype it up any more than that, but there's a very simple formula that you kind of have to follow, few certain points you want to check off, and a few things you want to take into consideration. So this is a very important video if you want to get into influencer posts, and I highly recommend you stick all the way through because it's going to be filled with information, and I'm going to write out a sample that I feel is very high converting, and hell, I might even run it in the future. So let's get into it. So I'm going to try and keep myself in frame. This is always so awkward because I want to lean down and kind of look at my computer. I guess it keeps the posture good, but here we are. I'm going to go ahead and up here I'm going to link to a previous video that I did about actually creating influencer posts, not the captions themselves, but the actual posts, because right here I have a picture of the post that I made, and in this video I go through the entire thought process behind it and everything. I feel like it's a really good video, so definitely go check that out if you're interested. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using this post as an example, and I'm also going to be showing it on the page that I talked about in that video. For instance, this page is dog dimension, right? So I'm just saying I'm a dog jewelry store. I sell customizable dog jewelry. I found this page. It has a very good amount of followers. The engagement is actually pretty good. It's around like 5%, sometimes more than that. And additionally, something I found really interesting that I just wanted to point out really quick is they have some ads running on their page. And this is actually, it drives home the point that I talked about in my previous video about why you need to structure your posts this certain way. Okay, so we go here. You can see on their posts they get 2,000, 3,000, 2,000, 3,000, sometimes up to 5,000 likes per picture. But on these influencer posts, look at this. This was posted a day ago. It got 132 likes. Okay, this is an absolutely terrible post. I'm going to explain why. Additionally here, this was uploaded 37 minutes ago, but only has 85 views. Oh my god. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is terrible. Wow. Don't do that. And then here, look at this. This is also an ad, but it has 874 likes. And the reason why they did so well compared to the other two is because they actually put effort into the post. They have a adorable, oh my god, look at the picture of this pug, adorable picture of a dog, and posted it on the page. So look, I actually would have thought, just kind of scrolling through, that it wasn't an ad. I would have think this is an actual post that they posted, but it's not. It's an advertisement, and you can see the benefits of doing that compared to just posting something absolutely terrible like this. But yeah, what I'm going to be talking about is not so much the post design, but the actual description right here. And this actually is a pretty terrible description. It's kind of engagement baiting, which is totally fine on Instagram, but yeah, it's really not that good. Really, we look through all of these. Perfecting your canine's wardrobe, check out blah 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 now. I mean, it's got the general structure, it's really not laid out that well, and this one just absolutely looks terrible. So really, there's a few things that you really want to focus on when you're creating an ad, right? The biggest thing that I notice is that people structure ads like ads, and I talk about this in my just go watch the other video. Honestly, I'm going to keep referencing it. In that video, I said you want to make your advertisement look as little like an ad as possible. So you want to fit it to the format of the page that you're putting it on. You don't want it to look spammy. You want it to just blend in, look kind of seamless, so people aren't like, oh, an ad, like, oh, that's kind of eye-catching. Like this post right here, they're like, oh, that's an adorable pug. The brand that goes along with it must also like dogs, blah blah blah, whatever, right? So you also want to have this with the descriptions. When you post on a influencer page, you want your post to, as I just said, blend in. And what also that means is you want to have captions. This page just says caption this on every single thing. You want the captions to be pretty similar. You want to have that same style of voice, right? And this works really, really well for like personal Instagrams. Like if there's a model and you do an influencer post through her, this works even better because it's like her talking. And you could even sometimes say, hey, just write the description in the way that you know converts best and that sounds like you. But what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be writing out a caption for this product, this ad right here for the customizable dog necklace on this page, okay? Obviously I wouldn't post it now because it's 3 ads in a row. That's actually horrible business practice for everyone involved, but here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to this, right? So this isn't Instagram, obviously, this is Word, but it's just so you can see, you know, what's going on. So, like I said, this is a customizable dog necklace. What customers can do is take a picture of their dog and boom, put it in the necklace. Hypothetical, doesn't actually exist, I just made this for the ad, right? But this is the ad that'll be showing on the page, and I want a good caption to go along with it. Now, I already have a good description of the product right here. Wear your dog's face wherever you go, right? And then it says what the product does. It gives a very good description, so I don't have to say too much about it because you don't want a very long description. You want 3-4 sentences max because people aren't gonna sit there and read an entire paragraph. So what we're gonna do is, like I said, you need to think about the tone of voice that the account uses. So I actually have one written out right here that I'm gonna go through point by point so I don't have to like think of one off the top of my head. I want just a really good description for you. So first of all, you kind of want something that makes the ad very relatable, right? So what I'm doing here is the page is a dog page. The people that follow it are fans of dogs, right? Very, very simple. You're gonna get that simplicity through a majority of pages and niches that you do, right? There's a very simple connection. So what I'm gonna say first is kind of bringing them down to the customer's level and having them see eye to eye. So what I'm gonna say is, looking at our page, it's obvious that we love dogs. And if you're following us, you probably love them too, right? So it's like, hey, we are dog lovers. It humanizes the account. We are dog lovers. We love dogs. And if you're following, I can tell that you love dogs too. So as I said, it gets very personal with the followers. Okay, so we're gonna go to a new line, and that's why I'll explain as I go along. We're excited to tell you about our friends over at Dog Jewelry Co. And that's just the fake company that I made up. Now, this is very important. That's why we're excited. So it's not like, hey, they paid us to say this. Obviously, that's gonna come across no matter what because advertisements, but this makes it seem as little of an advertisement as possible. That's why we are excited. We're excited, like, hey, look at this is awesome, to tell you about our friends. So it's like you're on a very personal level over at Dog Jewelry Co. Okay, so there's that camaraderie there between brands. It's kind of that personal level that you get with the Wendy's Twitter, right? Like you can tell that there's a person behind it. Obviously it's a marketing firm, but it feels like there's a person behind it, and it reads a lot better than, go check out Dog Jewelry Co. Great items, low prices, right? That's terrible. It reads like an ad. Nobody wants to hear that. So this humanizes it, gets very personal. Next line. Let me just scroll down a little bit. And then we're going to talk about the product here because we don't want to wait too long to get into it. So they have, oops, let me type English. They have these adorable customizable necklaces where they put your doggy friend right inside so that you can show them off all day. Okay, very simple description of the product. Obviously, the picture describes the product in itself, but they have these customizable necklaces adorable, talk it up a little bit, make it feel more personable, where they put your doggy friend, it's like you're talking directly to the customer, right inside so that you can show them off all day. So if a follower has a dog and they love it, and they can relate to this because of the fact that it's like, hey, your doggy friend, they're like, oh, that's right, I do have a doggy friend. Well, Fido's right here. How did you know? You can show them off all day. I love him. I'd want to wear him around my neck. Awesome. All right, what's the next step? And then here's where we're getting to the killer, the closer. It's not really that killer, but it ends things out. So check out the link in our bio. Always make sure you get a bio link in your shoutouts. It's a lot easier. Or there, and then we're just gonna go ahead and tag the account bio and get 30% off your necklace order with the special code. And then the account is Dog Dimension, so we're gonna go ahead and give the code the name Dog Dimension. And the reason why this line works so well is check out the link in our bio or their bio, okay? So we give them a few choices to check it out. You know, we want to make it very easy, and it's just a link so they don't actually have to type in a URL. They just click and get right to the page and get 30% off your necklace order. Okay, this is the killer. You always want to have some type of incentive. You always want the customer to feel important and kind of exclusive, especially when you make the special code Dog Dimension or the name of the page or something related to the page. They're like, oh wow, this is an exclusive code only for this page. I'm not getting 30% off any other way. I need to get in on this. I like the idea of this. I'm getting a once in a lifetime discount opportunity. I need to take that. And then a lot of the time people will, and this is the way that you're gonna get the most conversions and the highest conversion rate and the biggest bang for your buck. So once again, we're just gonna go through. So we'd post this, boom, right on the page of Dog Dimension, fits right in the picture first of all. Nice little description, shows what the product is. And we say, looking at our page, it's obvious that we love dogs, and if you're following us, you probably love them too. Once again, humanizes the page, gets on that personal level with customers. That's why we're excited to tell you about our friends over at Dog Jewelry Co. Doesn't seem too much like companies promoting each other. It seems more just like friends, kind of like there's people behind the brands that are talking about one another. I mean, this takes it to the whole other level. If you're not doing this, you are absolutely failing at shoutouts. They have these adorable customizable necklaces where they put your doggy friend right inside so that you can show them off all day. You want to show the value of the product. You want to make it seem like you're not trying to sell it to them, but you also want to, like I said, show the value and additionally just tell a little bit more about the product, but you want to make it very succinct and just kind of pique their interest so they can be like, oh, that's very interesting, I might like that, let me check out the link in the bio. And then obviously that's where you're going to do most of your selling, is in the product descriptions. And then check out the link in our bio or their bio and get 30% off your necklace order with the special code Dog Dimension. Special code just really incentivizes people to go because they feel special, like, oh wow, I'm getting this discount code nobody else is getting, great, I'm gonna go redeem that. So guys, this was a really long video. If you stuck through, awesome, good for you, because this is probably one of the most valuable videos I can possibly make for you if you do want to do Instagram shoutouts. I really hope you enjoyed, and I really hope you put this to good use. So guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button and then hit that bell to get updated whenever I upload a new video, which is every single day, by the way. Additionally, check out my website at 101ecom.com. Check out my, what else is there? Instagram at 101ecom, and then check out the link down in the description for a free 14-day Shopify trial if you want to get in on that. If you want to start making money and doing Instagram shoutouts like this, that would be awesome. So guys, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video of whatever I make. Peace out.